Hey, what's up? Greetings from the dank basement. I'm Paul, your wicked Uncle Squinty, with another Snubie for you. This is Sierra Forest. I'm going for this one because, as far as I know, this is the only one of the Snubie World Tour Snuffs collection that features menthol. I'm not a huge fan of menthol. It has its place in my rotation, particularly if I'm suffering from cold symptoms or something. I treat it like medicine, usually if it has menthol in it. Not a huge fan. I tend to get menthol rebound very quickly, and that's when your mucous membranes swell up because of exposure to menthol, thus canceling the nose clearing effects of the menthol. So I generally and pretty judiciously avoid menthol unless I'm sick. This is supposed to be a pine and spruce snuff with just a touch of menthol. I'm smelling something that almost smells like camphor, even though I know it's not part of the stated aroma profile. It is medium to fine, good moisture, sticks to your fingertips a little bit. This is supposed to be a moderate to high nicotine snuff per Snubie's description. So let's take a whiff and see what we've got. How you doing today? It is Saturday, the 19th of April, 2025. Today is the anniversary of two important things. First of all, the first shots of the U.S. Revolutionary War against Britain started on this day in 1775. Cheers. At the cities of Lexington and Concord, I should say villages of Lexington and Concord, Massachusetts. Seems that the Brits wanted to confiscate all the firearms. I've noticed that every time an autocratic, despotic regime takes over, the first thing they do is strip the public of their firearms. Very first thing. Nazi Germany, Australia right now, Great Britain right now. It is a despotic move in an attempt not to reduce crime, although that's what they say it is. It's to disarm the people so they cannot resist the government if the shit really hits the fan. That is the purpose of the U.S. Second Amendment, by the way, to my listeners from outside the U.S. who do not understand why we have such liberties to bear arms. Actually, I just misspoke. That's not a liberty. It is a right, the right of self-defense, the right to resist a government that is supposed to be by the people, but if it fails to be by the people, we can take over. That's the idea. So, anyway, enough about that. Do not like the after smell of this. It is musty. It's crappy. Menthol is not excessive despite the smell coming out of a tin. The pine and the spruce are kind of muddled together. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this. Nicotine is good. Hello nicotine. 7 on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is no perceptible nicotine and 10 is way too much. A very solid 7 if you're nicotine experienced, maybe a 6.5. If you are nicotine naive, then it may be a little bit stronger to you. On the Squinty Scale, where 1 is disgusting and 5 is delicious, I'm having a hard time just giving this a simple number rating. As far as the quality of manufacture, it's first rate. Grain is even, the grind is perfect, it's silky, it's easy to sniff. No, so far, no severe back drip, throat drip, no severe forward drip. But the after scent in my nose is really unpleasant. It smells almost like mold or something. And I know this snuff isn't moldy. It smells in the worst way of a wood shop. I don't really like this at all. It is not to my tastes, but you might love it. So it's hard to rate. Excuse me. I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5. but you might like it more on the Squinty Scale, where 1 is disgusting and 5 is delicious. Sierra Forest from the Snubie World Tour collection. At best for me, rates a 3 out of 5. If you like it better than I do, please comment. As always, thank you for subscribing. If you have not done so yet, please do. Thanks for hitting that like button because it's good for my fragile elderly ego. And of course, I love to read your comments and try to respond to as many of them as I can. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and I probably won't be talking with you tomorrow. So if you're going to watch this, but not the Pinch Which is Squinty to be posted later, I wish you the happiest of Easters. Thanks.